Warmest of welcomes. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls. Happy International Women's Day. I am so super proud of you for taking the time to spend on yourselves. So thank you for being here. My name is Christy Kleinsmith, and I will be guiding you today on your journey. I will start with a little yoga introduction for some of you who are new to yoga or who have never experienced this practice before. Every single one of us wants the same desires: to feel good, to feel peaceful, to feel love, and to feel healthy and strong. I want you to know that we have these desires running through our bodies all the time. We just need to be aware of this energy and where this energy is being used or scattered most of the time. We have energy running through our body. This energy is beating our hearts, breathing our breath. It's digesting our food. It's thinking our thoughts. It's repairing and strengthening all of our tissues, cells, and muscles of the body at all times. Yoga is the practice of connecting this energy to our mind, body, and soul. So you feel these desires within you and you feel deeply calm, peaceful, and content about life. But much of our energy gets pulled into stress, responsibility, overthinking, and caring for everyone else. When our energy is scattered, we feel anxious, tired, or disconnected. Yoga is a practice on how we can begin to bring this energy back to our center. Today's theme is give to gain. When women give themselves time to reset and recharge, they gain the strength, the clarity, and vitality to give their best to others. This practice is not selfish, it is powerful. Through steady postures and intentional movements, we create new space and stability in the body so energy can move more freely. Through conscious breathing, we calm the nervous system, strengthen the body, and steady the mind. Yoga has been described as the calming of the whirlpools of the mind. When we breathe in, invite positivity, clarity, and nourishment. When we breathe out, we release tension, we release negative thoughts and energy. In the pause between the breaths, your energy neutralizes and it settles. And this neutral state is powerful. This is what it means to give to gain. When you give yourself this time, this breath, this steadiness, you gain vitality, confidence, creativity, and joy. So let us begin today simply with being aware of our breath. Give yourself this moment and gain your power back. So please set up your space, something that makes you feel joyful and happy and comfortable and calming, okay? I have sunlight coming on me. I love the sunshine and I love nature. I have some plants surrounding me for energy. I have lit some candles in front of me. And I have also brought some amethyst healing crystals to help with energy as well. So amethyst helps bring joyfulness, happiness, intuition, and spirituality. And it also helps with calming when you have some stressors in your life. Okay? So let's use this calming energy around us to enjoy this beautiful yoga class. Okay? I'm going to start in a seated position. I'm going to start to remove the flesh or the muscles or your butt away from your sit bones. I want your pelvis touching right against the ground. Okay, nice and stable. You can sit up on a little pillow if you wish to help. And let's start to notice your posture. So I do want to try to lengthen my spine and sit up tall. I want to pull my belly in, okay? Shoulder blades come down and back. Chin is lifted. Just trying to create a nice long spine that this energy can flow through, up and down. Let's invite the breath in. So inhale through the nose, imagine it coming into your body, and then exhaling back out. I'm going to exhale through my mouth today. Okay, inhale through the nose. Picture it going down through the throat, expanding the lungs and the rib cage and the diaphragm, and then exhaling back out through the mouth. Inhale again, a little deeper as we go. Start to feel that stretching, strengthening in the upper body and the rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Start to think about that positive energy coming in, and then tension and negative energy coming out. Okay? Keep your mind and your thoughts with me. Positive energy in. And be intentional, say it. Negative energy coming out. Nourishment coming in. Toxins coming out. Calmness coming into the body. Chaos, overwhelm coming out of the body. Continue a couple more times. Let's imagine the air going down deeper now into your belly, okay? All the way down, expanding the belly on an inhale. Exhaling, pulling your abdominals in, pushing that air back out. A couple more times while you think about all these beautiful cues. Exhale, go out. One more time. Perfect. Let's get you feeling your best. Let's add the arms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reaching wide, letting those arms float back down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, letting your arms float back down to the side. Let's add the gaze with your eyes. Look up toward your palms. Lift to the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin, gaze down. Inhale, so starting to move through the neck and the shoulders and the arms. Exhale, back down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, let's come back down. Good, I'm going to place my right hand on the mat, extend the left arm up to the sky. You're going to send your rib cage out to the left, and I'm going to slightly lean over. Try not to let that hip pop out. Push it down. I'm pushing down through the floor here and grounding. Other arms reaching to the sky. Come back to center, both arms up top. On an inhale, exhale, other side, pushing that right hip bone down, lengthening through the right arm, grounding through the left arm. And let's go back and forth here. Inhale, I'm up. Exhale, I reach across. Inhale, I'm up. Exhale, lengthen across. Try not to rotate and cover yourself and cave in through the ribcage. Open your heart. Open your center. Open your lungs. Good. Let's go one more time on the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, I'm going to rotate to my right side, okay? So my right arm is at the base of my spine in the back of me. Left arm is on my right knee. I'm going to use this back arm to help me sit up tall. On my inhale, I sit up tall. On my exhale, I'm going to rotate around as far as I can to start. I'm going to think about the base of my spine rotating, then the middle of my spine rotating, then my upper spine rotating, and then up through the neck and the head. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale and rotate. Inhale, let's float back to center, right over to the other side. Okay, left arm's at the base of the spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale and rotate. When you rotate, you want to try to only rotate around a straight spine. Inhale, taller. Making you feel your best. One more deep breath. Exhale and rotate a little further. Think about you're wringing out a washcloth, wringing out any negativity, stagnant energy, and we'll float back to center. Inhale up tall. Let's come into a forward fold bend, okay? So you're just gonna reach forward with the arms. So you can reach into the air, or if you wanna put your hands on the ground, you can reach forward from here. Again, pushing both sit bones down evenly. You can drop through your head, neck, and shoulders and reach forward. Good. One more deep breath here. I give myself this moment and I gain some strength and flexibility. I give myself this moment and I gain some strength and flexibility. Okay, so you're in your seated position. I'm going to roll forward into a tabletop pose. So let's line up your hands, again, directly underneath the shoulders. 3 joints in alignment. Okay, and knees underneath my hips. So make sure your knees are hip width apart, okay? And that they're directly underneath the hips. So I'm gonna flatten my feet. Let's start moving the spine. We'll come into a angry cat pose. And then you're gonna switch to cow pose. So let's think about those cues. Inhale, coming up here. I'm tucking in my chin and lengthening through the back of my neck. I'm pulling in my abdominals and I'm squeezing my glutes. Okay, you're gonna tuck that pelvis under to curve as much as you can. Push through the floor. Okay, and then you're gonna switch. Pull my belly down, lift through my head if that feels comfortable. Pull your shoulder blades back and down into cow. Perfect. Let's inhale one way. Exhale the other, bringing in fresh nourishment. Exhaling stagnant energy. Let's move and flow with the breath. One more time. Exhale. Good. Let's come back to neutral so my spine is flat. Okay. We're going to start to bring my left shoulder towards my left hip. Curving one way with the spine, so just a different movement here to get it moving. And then right shoulder to right hip. Good. So again, you can inhale one way. Exhale the other, just trying to release anything in the spine that doesn't need to be there anymore. Still pushing through the mat with my hands, grounding, collecting energy from the earth. Perfect. Go one more time on the other side. Come back to center. Perfect. Okay, let's bring the right arm up into the air. We're going to swing the right arm. We're going to do thread the needle between your left arm and your left leg. You're going to place it on the ground and let it reach as far as you can until you bring your head and your shoulder towards the mat. Okay, so we're opening up and you're twisting the upper body. Okay, hips are to the sky. From here, you can leave your hand here and push on the floor and try to open up your twist a little bit more. Okay, or you can lengthen that arm out and again, try to pull that shoulder blade over the hat, or you can reach that arm up into the sky. Okay, so pick which one feels good for you today. I'm going to push and I'm going to open and I'm going to breathe. Let's go 3 deep breaths. As we expand and we lengthen and we stretch and we give our mind a break. We bring our mind into the body. The mind is thinking about your breath. The mind is thinking about your strength and your stretching and your flexibility. Good. Let's come back to center. So I'm going to push with my left arm, come back to table pose. Okay, and then we're going to go right to the other side. Left arm up into the sky. Thread the needle between your right and left side of the body. Come all the way down, resting your head on the ground. Again, you can decide where to put that right hand. You can push flat on the ground and still try to open up that right shoulder. You can lengthen out the right arm, or you can bring that right arm up into the sky. So I can push down on that left arm to help me open up through the chest. Okay, so decide which one feels good, and let's hold for 3 breaths. While we release, while we re-energize, feel some new vitality, and enjoy this moment. Release the tasks, release the worries, release the frustration, and just be here with me now. Okay, let's plant the right hand so we can push through. Come back to center, flatten out those hands, and we're going to come into a child's pose. Okay, so knees are still hip width apart. Okay, we're going to sit back onto our heels. You're going to reach your arms forward, and we're going to relax through the head, neck, and shoulders. So we can either just hang, or you can rest on the mat. So think about your forehead, or just slightly higher than that, is touching the mat, touching the earth. My hands are grounded, collecting energy from the earth. My forehead is collecting energy from the earth. Breathe into that and enjoy it and rest. Let's go 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. Release it all. Enjoy it. Good. Let's lift the head slightly. We're going to move forward onto your hands. We're going to step forward with the right foot in the space between your hands. Flatten the back foot. And we're going to come into a low lunge. Okay? So I'm going to release the hands. Come up nice and tall. Hands in line with the shoulders. Okay? We're going to sink into a low lunge, pressing your hips forward. We're also going to pull back into a cactus pose. Okay, so I'm pulling my wrists and my elbows towards the back wall. I'll turn sideways so you can see me. And you see how arms are at 90 degrees? And we're going to pull them back and down. Okay, so reach your arms up. You're going to sink into a lunge and pull cactus arms back for 3 times. Okay, so that's 1. Inhale, I reach up again. Exhale, come down for 2. Big squeeze, open the chest. Inhale up. And exhale, come down and hold. Yes. Now you can hold here, or if you'd rather release the hands and interlace the fingers behind, we're going to hold here. Let's hold for 3 breaths. Oh, I give myself calm. I gain clarity. I give myself calm, and I gain clarity. I'm going to sink down a little lower. I'm going to pull back a little more and try to straighten my arms. Good. Let's release the hands. Place the hands on the instep, on the inside of your foot. We're going to open up into a rotation. I'm pushing through my left arm, opening up through my right arm, pressing through the hips. Let's hold here 3 breaths. Release it. Enjoy it. Feel the strength. So if you feel any struggle or sweating or some strength, that's new energy coming into the body. So enjoy it. Good. Let's come back to center. Okay, place your hands down. We're going to come back to center. Release your right leg back, both back on your both knees. And then I'm going to step forward with my left foot now. Reach your arms up. Okay, we're going to sink into the hips and do those cactus arms on the other side for 1. Inhale up. I give myself calm and I gain clarity. 2. Inhale up again. Exhale, pull. Let's come back and hold this time. You can hold the cactus arms, or you can reach around, interlace those fingers, lengthen it out. 3 deep breaths here. I give myself calm and I gain clarity. Clarity with my life. Clarity with my health, my relationships, my love, my business, my money, anything you want to improve upon. Release the hands, place them on the instep of that left foot. Okay, let's go into rotation. Open up towards the sky. Push down through that right arm against the floor. Open up to the sky. 3 deep breaths. Press into your hips. 2 more breaths for me. 1 more deep breath. Very good. Good job, you guys. Come back to center. Let's release that leg. Bring the left leg back. Okay, we're going to go into child's pose, but a different one. Bring your toes together, toes touching. Open up your knees. Wild child's pose. Just to the edge of the mat, but make sure your knees are still on the mat. Sink back your hips. Hips toward your heels. Reach your arms forward. Relax your forehead on the earth again. I'm going to slowly reach one arm farther than the other arm, and you'll feel some length. So if I reach my right arm forward, I'm going to feel the right side of my body stretching a little bit. And then I'm going to switch. Reach the left arm a little bit further, and so on. So back and forth. Inhale one way. Exhale the other. One more time each side. Oh, good. Come back to center. Now we're going to walk our arms over to the right. Okay? I'm going to lift my left hand and place it on my right hand. Sink down and stretch. So you should feel great stretch along the left side of your body. 3 deep breaths. Try to relax and sink into the pose. Try to stay calm. The more you stay calm, the more flexible you will be. So just come to a point that's just a little bit uncomfortable and you're not pushing yourself too much. Perfect. Walk back to center. Okay. Let's walk over to the left. Place your right hand on your left hand. Sink down. You're going to stretch out the right side of your body now. Walk as far as you can. Lengthen through that right side. 3 deep breaths while you hold and you relax. You could still bring your forehead to the mat if that's comfortable. One more time. Perfect. Let's come back to center. Okay, let's come forward. I'm going to flip my toes. Bring your knees in alignment to your hips. Let's come up into a downward facing dog. So we're going to lift our hips to the sky. Let's start alternating the heels. You can start pushing them down towards the ground and start lengthening through the back of the body now. Okay, I'm pulling my head between my arms. I'm pushing evenly through my hands. And I'm alternating my heels. Lengthen, lengthen, release. Keep thinking positive words coming in the body. Try not to think negatively. Oh, I'm so tight. Oh, I don't want to do this. When is this over? No, just do little pushes. Just do little pushes. Again, when you feel that burning, let's think new energy is coming in the body. Push both heels down. We're going to bring the right leg up to the sky. Push the left heel down. Perfect. Swing the right leg up into the space between the hands. Okay, we're going to come into a high lunge this time. High lunge. So you're on the ball of your foot back there. Both feet are pointing forward and both feet are in line with your hips. Arms, let's reach them up to the sky and hold them in line with your shoulders. Okay, let's straighten that front leg. Let's sink into it 3 times. We'll go 1, 2, one more time. 3. Good. I'm just going to flatten my back foot. Hold your arms. Okay, I want you to think about you're still trying to rotate your hips forward and your shoulders forward. Belly is in, butt is squeezed and tucked under. Lengthen through your arms, sink through that front knee. Hold for 3 deep breaths. Very good. Come on, keep holding, so you can get some burning and some stretching. New energy, new vitality. It feels good. One more time. Good. Let's open up into warrior 2. Okay. Still strengthening through that front leg. I'm tucking under, okay? Shoulder blades back and down, holding up at shoulder height. I'm going to look out past these 2 front fingers. Nice strong gaze, warrior pose, thinking how strong you are, getting through this life with vitality and happiness and love. Okay, let's go to reverse warrior. Okay, right arm is going to come up to the sky. Still sink down through that leg. We're going to guide the back leg down, guide the back arm down the back leg. Okay, I'm going to turn my palm towards my face, extend and lift. Good. Let's come back to where we once came. Warrior 2. Warrior 1. Okay. From here, I'm going to flip my back toe. So we're back to lunge. Okay. And we're going to come into a warrior 3, which is a balance pose. So I'm going to lean forward first and hold here. Okay. If you wish, you can just hold this. Or if you want to try the balance, we're just going to lift that back toe off the ground and lift up to the sky. Okay. I'm going to try to keep my hips parallel to the ground. So try not to lift through there. Lift your back leg and lengthen out your arms. Let's go 3 breaths for balance. Again, if you need to, just tap your back toe and hold here. 1 more deep breath. Good. So release the foot back down. Have your feet hip width apart. Let's just come into a forward fold as a little break. Okay. Feet hip width apart. Let's start to press those knees back and try to lift your hips to the sky. Pull in through your abdominals. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And I'm going to shift my weight slightly forward, but keep pushing that entire foot into the mat. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Little break. Good. Let's cross the arms, grab one elbow. We're going to rotate to one side. So really press that outside elbow out wide. And then we'll do left elbow out wide. Good. Release the hands, release the arms. Come all the way up to mountain pose. Bring your palms together. Bring them to the chest. Hold here. I fill myself with calmness and I overflow with love. I fill myself with calmness and I overflow with love. One more time. I fill myself with calmness and I overflow with love. Now, when you say those words, I want you to feel the energy of the words sink into your body. Do you feel any vibration? Do you feel any energy? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel happy? Take a moment to really feel inside your body how these words make you feel inside your body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bend the knees slightly. Step back into downward dog. Okay, let's press both heels down. Hold here, 1 deep breath. Push, 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 push. Good. Let's lift the left heel into the sky this time. Push your right heel down. Keep both arms even. Swing that left leg up into the space between the hands. Let's come up into high lunge this time. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, push through that leg. Exhale, sink down. One more time, we're coming up. Exhale, sinking down and hold. Breathe. One more deep breath. Straighten through those arms. Let's just drop the back heel so that foot's still on an angle. We're still trying to pull those hips forward. Right in line with the shoulders on this one. Warrior one. Hips are forward, stretching through that inner thigh. Strengthening through that front quad. Keeping your mind calm with your nice slow breath. Open up, warrior two, looking out over those front two fingers. Arms are in line with the shoulders. Can we sink down a little more? Feel my hips opening up. I can sink down a little lower. One more deep breath here. Good, let's flow into warrior, reverse warrior. Lengthening through that top arm. Reaching through that back arm, sinking through the hips and enjoying it. Say, I enjoy to strengthen my body. I enjoy movement and flexibility. Good, let's come back to center. We're gonna lift the back heel. Okay, both arms come up. We're gonna go into warrior three on this side, okay? So we're going to hinge over from the front, and again you can just hold this, or you can try lifting through that back foot as best you can. Again, I don't want to lift through the hip. You want to keep it parallel to the floor, and we're going to hold 3 breaths. Good. Inhale again. Perfect. Let's release everything down. Arms come down. Feet, you can plant them. Let's fall into a forward fold. So those feet hip width apart. Starting to press the knees back again. Engage the legs. Lifting the hips to the sky. Pulling my abdominals. Okay, pull them in. Help pull your upper body down. Give me a deep breath here. Good. Release the hands. Bring the hands wide. Let's come all the way up to mountain pose again. I'm going to turn towards you guys this time and release. Open up through your palms. Shoulder blades back and down. Another little rest here, okay? Good. I give myself freedom. I give myself a break. And I gain the energy, I gain clarity, I gain rejuvenation. Soften through the knees. Feel the space between your foot and the earth. Tingling, energy coming in. Keep your mind inside your body. Keep them in your feet. Keep your mind in your knees. Keep your mind and your energy in your breath. Inhale, come up. Add the arms. Look up towards your palms like we did at the beginning. Exhale, look down. Let's add the gaze and the arms and the breath all as one. Okay, exhale, come back down. Inhale again. Exhale, come back down. Let's come all the way up and hold. Exhale, just drop one arm down. We're going to come into a standing side bend. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend on the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, I'm going to turn to the side. Let's come into your forward fold again. Perfect. Bend the knees.
plant your hands flat on the ground. Let's step back into a plank. Let's hold here for some arm strength, some core strength, full body strength. Lift your hips up and tuck them under. Try to pull your shoulder blades back and down. If you need to, rest on the knees. 3 deep breaths here. 1 more deep breath. Good. Let's drop to the knees. Flatten the back feet. Let's lower down through the hips, and we're going to come into an upward facing dog, okay? Shoulder blades back and down, opening through the chest. Holding here. I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm pressing through my belly. I'm pulling back through my shoulder blades. And from here, you can either look forward or you can look up. Okay, let's lower back down. Okay, I'm gonna push up back onto my knees. Cross my back legs, come into a seated position. And then I want you to lower down nice and slow. We're gonna come into Shavasana, which will be our final relaxing pose for today, okay? So feet hip width apart on your heels, sitting up tall, arms up. And we're gonna slowly start to lower down 1 vertebrae at a time as best you can. Tuck, tuck, tuck. 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow. Do you have control of your body? Okay. And let's come down and relax. So let your toes fall out wide. Feel the heels on the earth. Okay, relax your arms down by their sides. Open up the palms. Open up your shoulder blades. Relax them on the mat. Slowly adjust your head. Let's roll your head side to side. And then let it relax somewhere in the middle, wherever it feels comfortable. Remember that breath coming in, down the throat, and expanding the rib cage. Remember that breath coming in, down a little bit deeper into the belly. See if you can practice those 2 movements on your own. What does it feel like to bring the breath into the body and to be aware of it? Not thinking about anything else. You are here with your body right now. So let us end with a closing meditation with our theme, Give to Gain. It is time for your body to rest, your mind to relax, and your soul to take a break. I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in deeply and slowly. As you breathe out gently and slowly. Continue a couple more times. Feel each inhaling breath bringing you so much relief. And each exhaling breath is allowing any tightness and tension to melt away. You are beginning to feel calmer already. Consciously ask for your entire body to relax. Ask for your face to relax, making sure that you are not frowning. Place a slight smile on your face. Release the grip of your hands and allow yourself to sink more deeply into your regular breath. As you continue to let go and to observe this relaxing moment, you feel yourself sinking more deeply into the comfort of your yoga mat. right into the support of the earth beneath you. Right now, you feel so much more relaxed and at ease. This is the moment that you've been waiting for all day. A time to rest, a time to rejuvenate, a time for all your duties to take a back seat. This is your personal time. Nothing else matters. Nothing to carry right now. Nothing to manage. Let your shoulders melt. Let your jaw soften. Let the space between your eyebrows just relax. You have spent so much of your life giving your time, giving your care, giving your attention, and giving your love. And today, you choose to give something to yourself. This is not selfish. This is strength. This is balance. When a woman gives herself space to reset, she gains clarity. She gains steadiness. She gains the power to respond instead of react. Feel your breath moving gently in your body. As you inhale, imagine you are drawing in calm, steady energy. And as you exhale, release the pressure, release the expectations, and release the tension. There is nothing you need to fix right now, nothing you need to prove. Just breathing in this moment with your body. Just being. Notice how your body feels when your energy is not scattered, when it is not rushing outwards, when it is centered. This is your life force energy returning home to your center. This is your calm state of being. When you give yourself even a few minutes like this each day, you gain back your resilience. You gain patience. You gain strength that is quiet but powerful. I invite you to bring your hands over your heart, one on top of the other. Feel your heart area gently lift and soften. Inside you is intelligence. Inside you is love. Inside you is steady, grounded energy that does not disappear. It simply waits for your attention. Let yourself rest here for a few breaths.
The world will always ask you to give, but you now know the secret. When you give yourself first, even a breath, even a moment of awareness, you gain the energy to give from the fullness instead of depletion. Imagine yourself leaving today with this calm, steady center inside you. Imagine responding to your challenges from this calm state of being. Speaking from this place, moving through your life from this place. This is available to you anytime. Your breath is always with you. Your center is always within you. Take one deeper breath in and a slow, complete breath out. And I invite you to gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your awareness back to this moment and your body and you lying on the floor. When you're ready, softly open your eyes. And I want you to carry this steadiness with you. Give to yourself, and you will gain everything that truly matters. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so blessed that I am here to share your journey. Take care and namaste.